Russia's defense ministry has made a statement that the terrorists have been launching an offensive in the northern Syrian city of Aleppo. CCTV cameras has actually caught al-Nusra fighters on the offensive launching attacks, and in fact one of the CCTV cameras was hit by a member of this group. Now, according to media reports, 18 out of 31 convoys were hit by airstrikes or mortar fire after offloading aid. A statement was issued by a United Nations official in which he said, and I'm quoting, "Yes, we can confirm it happened to our convoy that was traveling to Orem in Aleppo Governorate." Now, the situation on the ground is very chaotic at present, and we are still getting details. But at the same time, Western headlines have been quick to put the blame on Russia or Syrian forces, and this is without any kind of proof that would show that they are conclusively behind these strikes on the humanitarian convoy. After the agreement was reached between the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, Lavrov stressed during a press conference that Russia was afraid that terrorists may become an obstacle for humanitarian aid convoys, and in fact this is what we're seeing right now on the ground in Syria.
I have to say that the job of working as an aid worker, as a humanitarian worker in Syria is possibly one of the most dangerous jobs in the world at times. It's a credit to the volunteers of Syrian Arab Red Crescent, as well as many other organisations and local people that provide assistance throughout the country, that they continue doing so despite the risks that are involved. Well, assurances from all actors that are involved in the conflict are essential in order for us to be able to provide relief in a way which is safe for our volunteers that go and access these areas. So although ceasefires are something which certainly can benefit the Red Cross and Red Crescent when it comes to gaining access to these areas in a safe way, continued access is something which involves agreements in the longer term to make sure that we bring some semblance of humanity to the suffering that's going on throughout Syria. So certainly from our point of view, further opportunities where there will be pauses in fighting and improved access to provide humanitarian assistance are essential to reducing the suffering that's happening in Syria.
The State Department and the Pentagon is always first, Russia is the first one that they blame for just about everything, and that's the mode that we have been operating in for the past couple of years, really, and we've seen it in a number of different areas. Well, certainly, and the going-in position of blaming Russia will be a continuation of what we saw, or what we have seen in the past several weeks, but certainly in the little blow-up that happened most recently at the UN. So it is very clear that the Obama administration knows what it's doing in the rhetoric war, and yet they do not have any idea what they're doing on the war on the ground in Syria.